guys, again this is from Yummy Crafts, and I would like to share another tutorial for you, which is very easy tutorial. This is our Earsavers, so I'm gonna be using the Monaco mercerized yarn again, which is a very thin yarn, and I'll be using a 2mm hook for the size of it. So here, there. So I'm gonna be using the 2mm. Now, so let's get started. Before we come up with the Earsavers, we're gonna be doing a slip knot, and then we're gonna chain 35. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Now, from the hook, we count 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3. And we do a double crochet from there. So we do double crochets all the way through the end of this chain. So that's gonna be 1 double crochet on each stitches across until you reach the end. Once you are in the end, we're gonna be doing double crochets as well, but it's gonna be 3 double crochets. So let's do it on the other end. So you need to make sure that you do double crochet on each of the stitches. Do not miss any, so it won't be that obvious. But this is really an easy tutorial that I can share to you right now. And I'm so sorry for my messy table. So just keep on doing the double crochets until you reach the end. I know some may be a beginner, so this is really a beginner friendly video that you can try. So I hope you would like this video, and I hope you can also subscribe. Just click down the subscribe button below, and that would really help us a lot. And I'll be sharing more tutorials to you later on, most especially that this pandemic keeps us all at home. So I know a lot of us might not have a lot of time, but we might have some spare time still to do some crocheting. So I hope this would somehow help you ease your stress and, you know, get that boredom wiped away. Alright, so I'm almost there. I'm already on the last stitch of this chain. There you go. So once you are already on the last part of the stitch, you may want to crochet 3 double crochets on the same stitch. So I have 1, 2, and 3. So after you do that, we'll do another 1 more on the same stitch. So that's gonna be 4, but that's gonna be our turning point. So we will be able to start the other side of the chain. So we're gonna be doing double crochets on each of the stitches again across on the other side. Now, for the Earsavers, this is actually the first type that I will be teaching you, because we have another type. This is actually the simplest one that I am making. We do have another type, which is the one that would fit if you have a ponytail. So there would be like a hole in the middle of it, and it would be the part where you can, you know, insert your hair, so your ponytail would not be messed up even though you're using this crocheted Earsavers. Now, another tip that I could give to you is that do not crochet, what do you call that, too tight, because the stitches might be too tight and it would start to curl up, and you would not want that to curl up because it's supposed to be a flat one and it should be not too tight or not too curved. So I'm almost here at the other side. So we're just gonna mirror the side or the end that we tried to do earlier. So of course, as you can remember, we have done 3 double crochets plus 1 double crochet, which is for the other side. So this time on this end, we're gonna be doing 3 double crochets, and then we're gonna finish the edges of this one. So I'm almost here. Alright, so I'm already here, the last part. So I'll do my 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Now you may want to slip stitch it on the first chain that you have for your double crochet. There you go. Now to finish the edges and to make it more stiff, we're gonna be doing a single crochet all the way through the end until you reach this end again. So single crochets. So start with a chain 1, and then you might want to do a single crochet across. Now when finishing the edges, it really depends if you wanted to put or add on some designs, like if you wanted to do a picot, you wanted to do a shell. It really depends on you, but this is what I prefer to make it simple but yet useful, because there are some, you know, people that they don't want it to be very fancy or very stylish. So I usually do made to orders just like this because they prefer not to have it many designs. But if there are some that wanted to have a design, then I ask them what type of design you would like. Would you like to have it a shell, a flower, whatnot? Or would you like it to have in a different color? Because you can also do this on a different color. If you do know how to change colors on the yarns, then that would be really great, because that would give you a different look on your Earsavers. And then if you tend to also use like the multicolored ones or the variegated yarns, that would also be fine, as long as it would be presentable for a client, because it really depends. Sometimes the clients also want that, sometimes they want it. So another tip that I can also give to you is that if you're going to be choosing buttons, there are some buttons that you can buy, like the handmade ones, which is the wooden ones. We do also have the colorful ones, and we do also have the ones that has designs like flowers, stars. So you can try to play with those. If you wanted to look more fancy, then you can try colorful ones or colorful buttons. You can also try the ones that has designs, so it will look fancy. If you wanted it to be just plain and simple, you can just choose one solid color that you would like that matches the color of the yarn that you use, or you can use just one solid color button, just flat for all of the Earsavers that you have. Or you can also use handmade buttons to make it more handmade. flipping. Yeah, it really depends on how you would want to have that done. But then again, this is just how you do it. We're actually done with this. You just need to put on some buttons on it. I'll get some of the samples that I have from here for you to have a reference. So we're all done here. I'm just gonna fasten this off, and I'll just sew or weave in the ends of it, and I'll show you some of the samples that I have. Alright, so here are the samples that I have for you. As I mentioned, this ones and this ones, I used the variegated or the multicolored ones, and I just put in, you know, same color of buttons, which is the black. I also have here the pink one, which matches the color of the yarn that I used, and this is the same one as well, a variegated ones, and the same yarn, same color of the buttons. Now here are the ones that I am telling you. This is when you wanted to play with the colors and you change colors in each side and in the edging. This is a sample of the variegated color and the plain color, and they all have the same color of the button. So this is what I'm telling earlier. This is a sample of the ones that they have the same color for the yarn, though this one is a variegated one, this one is not, and this is the red one. So here are the samples that you can make. I usually make it in 3 pieces together, and I sell them for 3 for 100 or 120. It depends on the design that I will be selling it. If that's gonna be more complicated designs, then you can adjust the price, but that's how I sell it. If you wanted to sell it for per piece or for 1 piece only, you can either sell it for 40 pesos to 50 pesos, but then if they wanted it to get it for a more cheaper price, then you could offer it for 3 for 100 or 3 for 150 or 120, really depends on you. So yep, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye.